So Relational Migrator is a product from MongoDB that allows you to bring your relational workloads to MongoDB with confidence. So it's got a whole bunch of features which I'll walk you through in a minute. But at the high level, it allows you to design an effective MongoDB schema that's derived and mapped from your original relational schema. It will, of course, do the migration. So it will move the data from the source database to the destination MongoDB, and it will transform it to align with your cluster. And finally, it will help with the application code side of things by generating code artifacts that will minimize the time and risk and effort involved in actually moving that application code to MongoDB as well. We will be designing the new schema, we'll be migrating the data, and then we'll be updating the application code. There we go. So this is MongoDB Relational Migrator. So it's got this web user interface. And the experience starts by connecting to our source database. We've gone and taken this relational schema with a whole bunch of tables, and we've made that collapse into just 2 collections that have a whole lot of things associated with them. So great, we have our schema. How are we actually going to get our data into that schema? And this is our sync option. So you can see we can do a snapshot job, which will migrate all the data and then stop, or you can do a continuous job, which I'll show you later on. So we're going to start with the snapshot job. We're going to drop all the existing data, and we're also going to choose the option to verify the data. The code generation basically will use the tool's knowledge of your target schema, and it will generate helpful code that will cut down the amount of effort and risk involved in doing this migration. So our core databases we support are Oracle, SQL Server, MySQL, and Postgres. The tool can migrate data from an on-prem, a cloud VM hosted, or it can also talk to AWS Aurora, RDS, or Azure SQL database as well. So regardless of where you've deployed your source database, chances are you can migrate. In terms of where you migrate to, so of course it's MongoDB, that's what the tool is all for. Most of our customers are choosing to migrate to Atlas, our fully managed cloud service. So the form factor of the tool, it is a downloadable tool that you can download and put on a machine of your choosing. It's not a cloud managed service today, although we'll likely have a flavor of that in the future. This might seem unusual, but actually gives you the most flexibility into making sure that the tool is able to get network connectivity to your source and destination databases. So every migration job and project is different. So it's definitely not a one size fits all. So the 4 scenarios I'm going to talk about are single application migration with or without downtime, phase migration to multiple and connected apps, and also an operational data store. These projects are always got complexity to them, and Relational Migrator is a tool, and the tool helps support a larger set of processes and the right people to achieve an outcome. So it's definitely not just point the tool at the problem and all your migration woes will go away. It's really more that the tool in the hands of the right people, the right processes, will do a massive job in making these migration projects way quicker and way less risky than they were before.